Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to WRC 7 and Career as we are in France for the Tour de Corse rally and the first tarmac rally of the season, the first proper tarmac rally as well, because we went to Monte Carlo, but there's also ice and even snow on that rally, but this is pure tarmac as you've got some clear conditions for the first stage, the epic stage, 14.14 kilometers long, as you can see, very undulating going downhill. And you can see why this rally is nicknamed the 10,000 turns rally, because look at all of those turns for this stage. Hope we can keep the concentration up and have a good time, a good beginning to this rally. Let's see how we do.
Flat right, 50 and caution, left 7, bumps, don't cut, 40, left 9, into right 5, short, 60, left 6, bumps, 150, left 9 and right 4, keep in, long, brake. Square right, don't cut, 40, flat right, into left 7, keep in, 30, right 5, keep in, into left 6, flat right, into left 6, into flat right, 30, hairpin left, don't cut, 40, right 9, 90, hairpin right, 40, left 9, tighten 6, into right 3, don't cut, 70, right 4, tightens, keep in, into left 3, don't cut, right 3, don't cut, left 8, into flat right, 60, right 6, brake, into left 3, opens, don't cut, into left 8 and right 8, left 4, short, 100, right 5, short, into left 9, 30, left 2, 40, kinks, 40, right 4, bumps, short, don't cut, 30, right 3, don't cut, 30, kinks, 30, left 4, don't cut, 30, left 3, opens, don't cut, 40, left 4, 120, left 5, short, and right 8, and left 9, tightens 5, short, and kinks, into right 3, don't cut, very long, 90, flat right, 60, right 7, into left 7, 50, right 4, into left 9, 70, left 6, into right 2, 100, right 7, hard brake, into hairpin left, don't cut, 30, left 8, into right 3, don't cut, 90, left 3, into right 6, 60, left 8, tighten 6, into right 7, bumps, hard brake, into square right, don't cut, 60, flat right, 100, right 7, long, tightens 3, don't cut, and caution, hairpin left, into right 5, long, and left 7, tightens 6, long, don't cut, 120, right 8, into left 5, tightens, and right 3, tightens, don't cut, into left 8, opens, 40, into left 6, 40, right 1, 30, left 4, tightens, and right 2, tightens, 20, and square left, opens, 30, left 5, short, 40, left 4, short, and flat right, and left 7, keep in, into right 4, short, don't cut, and left 6, into kinks, 80, left 9, hard brake, bumps, into square right, 80, into flat right, 40, left 3, keep in, into right 8, tightens 3, and left 3, don't cut, into right 1, tightens, don't cut, and right 7 and left 4, short, into right 8, 50, caution, right 6, into tunnel, into right 9, 150, left 6, 30, right 6, opens, don't cut, and left 5, tightens, don't cut, into right 5, opens, into left 8 and right 4, tightens, into caution, left 5, bumps, 120, keep in, caution, bump, into left 4, into right 9 and left 8, don't cut, 50, left 4, short, into right 4, short, and left 6, 40, right 8, into left 6, short, into right 7, into left 8, into right 3, opens, into left 5, opens, and right 8, 80, left 7, and right 6, 80, and chicane left, into bridge, into caution, brake, left 9, into acute hairpin right, 30, and left 4, into left 8, 70, right 8, tightens, hard brake, 30, left 7, into open hairpin right, narrows, downhill, into right 3, 40, open hairpin left, narrows, 30, flat left, into left 4, into left 5, short, tightens, and right 6, long, and left 4, 30, left 7, tightens, 30, left 4, short, right 4, brake, 20, open hairpin right, 50, hairpin left, narrows, 50, and right 3, into left 6, and left 3, into right 3, 50, left 7, into right 8, 40, flat left, 50, hard brake, right 8, into hairpin left, into kinks, into left 7, keep in, 50, right 8, long, 30, left 9, tightens 8, long, and right 7, into right 3, long, into left 9, 40, right 7, 50, right 9, into left 4, short, into flat right, and left 3, into right 5, short, 60, right 5, short, 80, right 3, 50, right 4, short, don't cut, 30, left 9, right 7, tightens 4, long, 40, left 4, opens, 50, caution, hard brake, open hairpin left, don't cut, 30, and flat right, into left 9, 50, left 8, short, over crest, 60, right 4, tightens, house in, into right 4, long, narrows, tightens, don't cut, 50, left 7, brake, tightens 3, narrows, very long, don't cut, 40, flat left, into right 8, keep in, left 7, tightens, into right 7, and left 9, brake, tightens 4, short, 50, right 6, don't cut, left 6, tightens 3, long, 50, right 8, into left 5, into tunnel, 30, left 3, short, into right 6, right 3, short, don't cut, and left 7, and kinks, 30, right 9, into left 3, short, and right 2, short, into left 4, and left 9, into left 8, 50, right 4, don't cut, long, tightens 2, left 7, tightens, into right 7, and right 9, brake, 30, left 2, long, into right 8, long, tightens 3, and flat right into kinks, 120, keep in. Right 5, short, 30, keep in, caution, brake, right 6, and square left, cut, 40, right 4, long, over bridge, tightens, 50, and left 6, keep in, flat right, 70, right 4, long, into flat left, 50, finished.
And that was another epic stage that did deliver. We made a big mistake around the middle part of that section, but of that stage, should I say, but in the end, 6th, 20 seconds off Tarmac, who's at the top by 3.9 seconds ahead of Toyota of that. And then his teammate OJ 7.8 seconds back. Novell in 4th, 11.9 seconds back, and we're just 0.7 seconds slower than Danny Sordo. Who would have guessed it would be next to Sordo in the leaderboard? Just behind a Hyundai, and around 7.6 seconds ahead of Elvin Evans in the DMAC Ford. And then we got Hayden Paddon in the Hyundai, Max Osberg in the Ford on a good start in 9th, and then Johannen in the Toyota in 10th, with Craig Green just outside the top 10. Very strange to see the sections down there in real life. They are spectacular on the tarmac, as Mick proved in Spain the past weekend, but yeah, they're down in 11th, 13th and 15th for Prokop right at the back. I don't think I've ever been glad that stage ended. That epic stage was incredibly tough. You saw it's just a barrage of pace notes, and you just got your eyes on stars, making sure you're following them and see really glued in on what's ahead and what you can see. So those pace notes, you don't really filter them. You know, it's just flowing into a corner. But it definitely was an epic stage. I'm very happy with our time there. Only making one big mistake, almost going off at that hillside section. I was a bit distracted by the scenery to the right-hand side. You could see like a village down there. I was like, what the hell is happening? So yeah, I got slightly distracted there, but still managed to keep it on one piece, set a very good time in the end, and we can repair the engine, brakes, tyres, suspension and body work. But now we've got a busy day. 3 stages again within the VEDA stage, 5.03 kilometres long. Got some cloudy conditions. Let's configure the car. We're going to stick with soft tyres. I've already, by this stage of the career mode, I figured out you don't really need to choose high tyres at all through career mode. You can just go with soft. Even on those epic stages, as you can see, they get quite well worn near the end, but you still got some good tyre on there, and you still got a good amount of grip at the end of the stages. So a bit disappointing that the tyre choice between soft and hard isn't harder to make. You know, you're always going to be choosing soft. But this rally, so different to the last rally, of course, in Mexico, where you had to be very cautious of the bumps, just make sure you're hitting your marks, making sure you're making no mistakes. Round here, it's like you're on fast forward compared to it, like 100 miles per hour everywhere. And you really have your eyes on stalks, and the car is so reactive, you know, with a stiff suspension now. You know, it's so different to Mexico. If we look at the suspension, where it's very stiff, as you can see with the springs, cloud clearance is very low. Where in Mexico is a bit higher because you had the undulating, you had the bumps, you had the ruts that you had to deal with. So you have a very different car we've got here compared to Mexico on the tarmac compared to the gravel, but it is just as exciting in a very different way. And let's see what we can do on the second station. Can we continue racking up the top 10 times?
Right 4, don't cut, and left 6, 30, right 3 and left 3, tightens, keep out, and left 4, tightens, into right 3, opens, and right 7, into kinks, 30, left 4, keep in, don't cut, into right 8, keep in, and left 2, opens, don't cut, and left 4, tightens, into right 3, 50, left 8, keep in, bumps, into right 5, 40, left 5, short, tightens, into right 3, 50, left 2, short, and right 8, brake, and acute hairpin right, don't cut, and left 9, keep out, 50. Left 3 into right 6, 100. Right 8, short, and left 3, 50. Kinks, long, 100, bumps. Left 3, long, tightens, don't cut, into kinks. Right 4, long, opens. And left 8, bumps, into right 6, don't cut, 70. Right 3, short, 30. Right 5, tightens 3. Right 6, opens. Into left 4, opens, long, 30. Kinks, 40. Right 2, opens, 40. Left 5, short, narrows, 40. Right 5 into kinks, long. Right 5, tightens 3, into left 7, 50. Right 6, brake, into left 3. Into right 5, tightens 2, into left 4, short, 30. Left 4, short, into right 5, opens, 40. Hairpin left, tightens, 50. Flat left and hairpin right, don't cut, 60. Right 5, 30. Right 4, short, into left 4. And right 8, short, 30, caution, brake. Square left, 30, narrows, bumps, and left 6, tightens, don't cut, and right 9, 50. Right 5, bumps, short, 30, left 4, 40. Right 5, short, bumps, don't cut, 50, into finished.
Another tough stage, took a further stage to get into a rhythm there. But once we did, look at the time, 5.6 seconds slower than Tanak. I would take that, top 5 stage time. With Latvia just 0.6 behind the Estonian. You've got Nerville in third, 2 seconds back. Of course, we're behind Danny Sordo by a tenth of a second. We're 2 seconds faster than Sebastian Ogier in the M Sport Ford. Fantastic, with Breen up there in 7th, that's more like it from the Citroen, with Evans in 8th, Hannanen and Lappi in the Toyotas round out the top 10 ahead of Osberg. Then you've got the Verve, Meek and Padden down there in 4th, Tim Pokov right at the back. As looking at the overall rankings, we're in 6th, less than a second behind Sordo. We're coming for you, Danny, for that top 5, with Ogier down in 4th, 15.5 seconds behind his teammate Tanak, who's 4.5 seconds ahead of Latvia and 14 seconds ahead of Nerville, with Evans behind us in Padden, Osberg and Breen sneaking into the top 10 ahead of Hannanen by just over 2 seconds. So let's see what we can do on the 3rd stage.
Right 6, into left 3, tightens, bumps, 100. And left 7, into right 5, into crest, into left 8, keep in, into flat right, short, into left 4, over bridge, 40, caution, brake, square right, cut, and left 6, short, 30. Left 4, tightens, 30. Right 9, short, into left 4, tightens, long, 30. Right 3, tightens 2, 30. Flat left, tightens 6, into right 5, opens. Left 1, opens, 30. Kinks, into right 7, tightens 3, short. Into left 2, and caution, right 4, into kinks, long. and right 7 into left 3, don't cut. And chicane left, don't cut, into tunnel, 30. Right 6 into left 6, 50. Right 2 opens. Into left 4, short, 30. Right 4, short, keep in, into crest, into left 5, opens. Into right 6, and left 7, into flat right. And right 5, tightens 3, long, 40. Into left 3, very long. Into flat right, over crest, 30, right 9, 20. Into hard brake, flat left, into right 2, long, tightens, and flat right, tightens 4, 30. Left 3, long, tightens, and flat left, into flat right. Into left 3, don't cut, short, flat right, left 7, tightens 3, 50, crest, into left 3, short, 40, left 5, short, keep in, and right 3, tightens, keep in, into left 7, short, into right 4, short, into left 8, 30, left 7, 30, right 9, short, into hairpin left, long, off camber, and left 7, into right 8. And left 7, and right 6, tightens 4, short, into open hairpin right, into left 7, 30. Flat right, 40, left 8, into kinks, 40, right 7, short, 30, left 4, hard brake, tightens 1, into kinks, 40. Into right 8 and left 7, and right 3, tightens, and left 2, short. And right 3, 30. Caution, left 4, brake, into right 1. Left 4, brake, tightens 1. Into right 8, short, tightens 4. And left 8 into kinks. Brake, hairpin right, don't cut, into left 8, into right 8. And left 3 opens, into right 7. And right 4, long, opens, 30. Right 7, tightens, brake, and hairpin left, 30. Left 8, bumps, tightens, 50. Flat right, 60, caution, hard brake, square right, narrows, over bridge, 30, square left, widens, 30. And left 9, into right 5, tightens, into left 3, short. Into right 7, short, don't cut. 100, finished.
Had a bit of an issue in the middle of that stage, didn't we? Clipping that rock, really damaged the front left of the car there, as you've seen when it crossed the line. But look at the time! 4th, 8.6 seconds third in Tanak, 7 seconds third in Auger, with Nerval 4 seconds over us, 1.2 seconds faster than Latvia, way faster than Danny, 8.6 seconds faster than him, and then we've got Hannon in 7th, Evans in 8th, Padden in 9th, and Lefebvre in 10th. Fantastic stage, despite making quite a few small mistakes. They didn't really get in the rhythm again until a few minutes into the stage, but very happy with that stage time once again. And we're up to 5th, ahead of Sordo now by just under 8 seconds, but we've got a bit of a gap out in front of around 16 seconds to Nerval, who's 1.5 seconds behind Oja. I believe Oja's now jumped over on standings, and then we've got Latvia around 3 seconds ahead of Oja. But look at Tanak racing right at the front, 14.4 seconds ahead of the Toyota. We've got Evans in 7th, Paddy in 8th, Hannon in 9th, and Osberg back into the top 10 ahead of Brian by 17 or 16.5 seconds. But you're seeing on that stage, especially where the suspension a bit too soft still. I found that throughout all of the stage so far, the suspension a bit too soft, but we've still got one stage to go until we can change. So let's see if we can survive with a damaged Mini.
Right 9, into left 4, into right 7, tightens. And left 4, short, opens, and right 4. And right 8, short, brake, into left 2, cut, 30, right 7, 30. Right 6, short, into left 8, hairpin left, don't cut, 50. Hairpin right, opens, 80, bumps. Right 8, brake, into hairpin left, 40, left 4, into right 6, short, 40. Left 5, short, 30, right 7, brake. Right 2, into square right, 30, left 5, don't cut, and right 7, 40. Left 8, bumps, into right 6, don't cut, 40. Right 6, short, and left 6, 50. Left 6, into right 6, opens, long, 60. Left 5, very long, 30. Right 6, opens, into hairpin right, 40. Hairpin left, 30. Right 4, short, 30. Right 7 and left 4, short, 40. Right 6, tightens 3, long, keep in. Into left 6, very long, tightens 4. And right 7, hard brake, into square right, narrows, opens, right 4 and left 5 and left 6. Into open hairpin right, into left 7, into right 3, short, don't cut. Into left 5, long, 100, into kinks. Left 5, 60. Right 3, keep in, 30. Left 7 and left 4, 30. Left 3. Right 3 and left 4, 30. Square left, widens, 40. Left 5. Into right 6, short, 100. Right 4, tightens, into left 5, keep in, long, into right 4, long, hard brake, into square right, tightens, over bridge. Into left 5, into right 5, short. And left 5, and right 7, short, into kinks. 40, left 6, tightens, into right 4, tightens, don't cut, into left 2, short, into kinks, and flat left, into kinks. Right 4, short, into chicane left, 40. Right 5, 40. Right 4, don't cut, 120. Right 3, keep in, into left 2, short, don't cut, 30, right 9, short, into left 4, tightens, and right 5, tightens, and left 6, opens, and right 6, into tunnel, 120, flat left, into left 5, tightens, short, 50, left 8, short, into right 3, short, into caution, hairpin left, into right 2 and left 4, tightens, into right 2, short, 50, square left, 60, bumps, right 8, 30, right 5, over crest, into left 3, short and flat right, tightens, into right 4, short, 30 and right 4, short, 40, caution, right 4, opens, into square right, and right 7, brake, into left 2, into right 3, keep in, into open hairpin left, and right 5, long, keep in, 30, right 8, tightens, into left 3, tightens, into right 5, tightens, into left 9, and finished!
It might not show it time-wise, but I think it was the best stage I've driven in this mini. Didn't really make any mistakes, really extracted the maximum. Unfortunately, it's 7.3 seconds third and Sebastian Ogier in his M Sport forward, but I'm really happy I drove that 7.79 kilometre stage. As we got Sordo in second. Of course, he fights back immediately. 2 seconds third, then his former Citroen teammate, and then we got Latvia in third, 4.9 seconds back. Nerval in fourth, 10.5 seconds back. Then Tanak just around 2.7 seconds faster than us, and we're around 1.4 seconds faster than Evans, with Hannon in 8th, very consistent rally from the Toyota driver, Padden in 9th, and Breen in 10th, around 11 seconds faster than Lappy, as Meek down there in 14th. What is going on with the Northern Irishman, as we are down to sit behind Sordo once again, quickly put back into our place by the Spaniard, as we're around 8 seconds behind him, with Nerville around 15 seconds in front of his fellow Hyundai, and around 14.6 seconds slower than Tanak, who now leads by just 2.5 seconds. All that work in the 3 previous stages eradicated on this stage for the Estonian. Now he's got his teammate breathing down his neck, and so is Latvia once again breathing down the race winners, or the leaders next, should I say. 4.6 seconds back and around 10 seconds faster than Nervos. We've got Evans in 7th, some way behind us, 38 seconds behind us, and he's got a good gap to Padden behind of 1 minute and 8 seconds, and he's around 11.4 seconds ahead of Hannon, with Breen in the top 10 just by 1.3 seconds, or 2.1 seconds ahead of Osberg. See, these stages require so much concentration, my eyes are deceiving me, with Gorban down in 15th, lead of the older spec, but from ourselves in 6th. As our rally objectives to improve our general ranking at the end of the rally, which is a very general way of saying that. What does that actually mean? If you actually do know, let me know in comments below, as I still can't figure out. Improve your general ranking at the end of the rally. I failed it in previous, I think it was Junior WRC, we had that rally objective from our team, and I failed it even though I think I won the rally. So I don't understand. Improve your general ranking at the end of the rally. Clarify that, please. As let's improve or repair the engine, which got damaged thanks to that hit with the rocks. Thankfully you can repair that, and the steering, gearbox, the tyres. We can't repair the brakes though, the suspension, electronics and bodywork. Sorry to our sponsors, you'll remained a bit wiped out, as you can see on the side. As we've got 2 stages to go, beginning with the Laporta stage, 7.58 kilometres, going up and then down. But essentially we've got some clear conditions. Can we bounce back in our battle with Sordo here? And before I do that, remember I've got to stiffen up the suspension a bit. I know these stages are bumpy, but I don't know actually. The car is handling brilliantly, very reactive, very different to Mexico, the opposite, where you have to be so reactive to the car. And it's doing it really well with these springs, even though I find them a bit too soft. Let's keep them. Let's keep the settings for the final 2 stages. Let's see if we can bounce back against Sordo, as I said, and do a great time on the Laporta stage.
20, right 6, into left 3, tightens, bumps, 100. And left 7, into right 5, into crest, into left 8, keep in, into flat right, short, into left 4, over bridge, 40, caution, brake, square right, cut, and left 6, short, 30. Left 4, tightens, 30, right 9, short, into left 4, tightens, long, 30. Right 3, tightens 2, 30. Flat left, tightens 6, into right 5, opens. Left 1, opens, 30. Kinks, into right 7, tightens 3, short. Into left 2, and caution, right 4, into kinks, long. And right 7, into left 3, don't cut. And chicane left, don't cut, into tunnel, 30. Right 6, into left 6, 50. Right 2, opens. Into left 4, short, 30. Right 4, short, keep in, into crest, into left 5, opens, into right 6. And left 7, into flat right. And right 5, tightens 3, long, 40. Into left 3, very long. Into flat right, over crest, 30, right 9, 20. Into hard brake, flat left, into right 2, long, tightens, and flat right, tightens 4, 30. Left 3, long, tightens, and flat left, into flat right. Into left 3, don't cut, short, flat right, left 7, tightens 3, 50. Crest, into left 3, short, 40. Left 5, short, keep in, and right 3, tightens, keep in, into left 7, short, into right 4, short, into left 8, 30. Left 7, 30. Right 9, short, into hairpin left, long, off camber, and left 7, into right 8. And left 7. And right 6, tightens 4, short, into open hairpin right, into left 7, 30. Flat right, 40, left 8, into kinks, 40, right 7, short, 30, left 4, hard brake, tightens 1, into kinks, 40. Into right 8, and left 7, and right 3, tightens, and left 2, short. And right 3, 30. Caution, left 4, brake, into right 1. Left 4, brake, tightens 1. Into right 8, short, tightens 4. And left 8, into kinks. Brake, hairpin right, don't cut, into left 8, into right 8. And left 3, opens, into right 7. And right 4, long, opens, 30. Right 7, tightens, brake, and hairpin left, 30. Left 8, bumps, tightens, 50. Flat right, 60, caution, hard brake, square right, narrows, over bridge, 30, square left, widens, 30. And left 9, into right 5, tightens, into left 3, short. Into right 7, short, don't cut. 100, finished.
Oh, much faster run through that stage than our first time through, and look at that! Our first stage victory in the Mini by 3.4 seconds ahead of Nerville. Sorry, losing my voice. Don't know why, but just overcome. Get my first stage victory in the Mini with Auger 4.6 seconds back, Tanek 6.8 seconds back. Sordo, you've been put in your place again. 12 seconds back in 5th. With Evans in 6th, Latvia down in 7th, 33.5 seconds slower than us. Might be challenging the Toyota at the end of the stage. We'll see in a sec with Paddon in 8th, Lappi in 9th, and Breen down in 10th with a minute back as Hannanen ran into an issue. Oh, he had a good rally up to this point, did the veteran Finn. It seems like you've got bitten here on the Portia, and we are ahead of Latvia, up to 4th in the standings by 1.3 seconds, and we're 4.6 seconds ahead of Sordo. It's very close heading into the final stage, with Nerville around 19 seconds ahead of us, and then we've got a battle royale between the M Sport Fords at the front. Tanak holds on to the lead by just 0.3 of a second ahead of Auger, who's going to win the rally, as we've got Evans in 7th, Paddon in 8th, Breen in 9th, Lappi into the top 10 ahead of Osberg, thanks to the demise of his teammate as well, of Hannanen. So, who's going to win the rally? Are we going to keep 4th at the end of this rally as well? Let's find out on the power stage. Remember, we're fighting not just for 4th, we're fighting for power stage points 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Right 4, don't cut, and left 6, 30. Right 3 and left 3, tightens, keep out. And left 4, tightens, into right 3, opens. And right 7 into kinks, 30. Left 4, keep in, don't cut, into right 8, keep in, and left 2, opens, don't cut. And left 4, tightens, into right 3, 50. Left 8, keep in, bumps, into right 5, 40. Left 5, short, tightens, into right 3, 50. Left 2, short, and right 8, brake, and acute hairpin right, don't cut. And left 9, keep out, 50. Left 3 into right 6, 100. Right 8, short, and left 3, 50. Kinks, long, 100, bumps. Left 3, long, tightens, don't cut, into kinks. Right 4, long, opens. And left 8, bumps, into right 6, don't cut, 70. Right 3, short, 30. Right 5, tightens 3. Right 6, opens. Into left 4, opens, long, 30. Kinks, 40. Right 2, opens, 40. Left 5, short, narrows, 40. Right 5 into kinks, long. Right 5, tightens 3, into left 7, 50. Right 6, brake, into left 3. Into right 5, tightens 2, into left 4, short, 30. Left 4, short, into right 5, opens, 40. Hairpin left, tightens, 50. Flat left and hairpin right, don't cut, 60. Right 5, 30. Right 4, short, into left 4. And right 8, short, 30, caution, brake. Square left, 13 narrows, bumps, and left 6 tightens, don't cut, and right 9, 50. Right 5, bumps, short, 30, left 4, 40. Right 5, short, bumps, don't cut, 50, into finished.
Not a good stage, but we're level on time with Latvia by 10th of a second faster than the Finn and the Toyota, and we're around 6.3 seconds slower than Tarmac, but crucially he's slower than OJ by 4.2 seconds, who wins the stage by just 0.3 of a second ahead of Sordo. Oh, as Danny fought back against us with Evans in 6th. 13.8 seconds back, then you got Paddy in 7th, Osberg 8th, Meek 9th, and Lappy rounding out the top 10, just ahead of Craig Brian by 9 seconds. And looking further back, you got Gorban in 14th, and this like Hannon once again caught out, and so was Nerville and Bertelli. Oh, this power stage has caught out quite a few drivers, and we got some power stage points as well. But where are we in the standings, battling these wet conditions? We're 4th, ahead of Latvia by 1.4 seconds with the demise of Neville. We're fighting for a podium in the end, which Sordo grabbed by 5.7 seconds, as we got Tanak, who loses the rally on the final stage. That final day, OJ just blitzed by him by 3.8 seconds, but still it's an M Sport Ford 1-2 ahead of the Hyundai, then the Mini in for the head of Toyota, then the D-Mac Ford of Evans in 7th, of the top or second best Hyundai now of Haddon in 7th, then Lappy in 8th, Breen in 9th, the top Citroen down in 9th. Don't expect that on the tarmac. In Osberg in 10th, ahead of Nerville, thanks to that final stage calamity. Then Meek down in 12th, very disappointing rally. Now him ahead of Yoferba, another disappointing rally for the Frenchman. In Gorban in 14th, looking further down, there's Hannon down in 18th, after a mare of a rally on the final day, after having a very good rally the first couple of days, and 3 seconds ahead of Bertelli rounds out the order. But what a rally! Our best result of the season, as we finished 4th, grabbed a power stage point as well. We only given 1 point, didn't we finish 4th? Did that forget points? He didn't get points. Bit of a glitch there. So we should have got 2 power stage points, we get 1. In the end, that should have got a power stage point. But at the top, it is OJ by 24 points over his teammate Tanak, with Nerville, big hit in his championship, thanks to that final stage in 3rd, just 12 points ahead of Latvia. He's just 4 points ahead of Sordo, very consistent as the Sven, and so have we with our best result of the season. We are 6th in the stands, 11 points behind Sordo, but 12 points ahead of Evans, with Breen in 8th. The top Citroen down in 8th with just 12 points. We have Hannon in 9th, very consistent start to the year. Maybe not the one he wanted though. With Padden in 10th with his best result of the season so far. Lappy gets on the scoreboard in 11th. With Osberg as well joining him with a single point, as it's only 5 drivers who have not scored so far this season. Gorban up to 15th ahead of El Qasimi. Bertelli down to 17th. El Raji in 18th. Prokop in 19th. But what a rally, as we didn't achieve improved general rank at the end of the rally, even though we did, didn't we? And we went up well, we didn't go up the standings. Maybe that's what we need to do, but I still don't understand at all that rally objective. So we're not going to achieve the right card objectives at the end of the season to get a better contract, which is kind of expected. The team aims for at least 4th, at least 3rd, rank at least 3rd on the epic stage. Ridiculous objectives. As we improved team morale and efficiency though. Yeah, the road is slippery when we're at this, and that kind of what I need to remember in the future, says Simu Boy. And then we got Eurolamp. You put in a fine performance at this rally, which has a reputation of being tough. Well done, and keep it up. Morale is high, keep it up. Our team were very happy after that rally, and that rally so reactive, and you can see why the older spec WRC cars are better than, say, the WRC2 cars, because that car was so reactive. Brilliant handling on the tarmac. Well, for the WRC2 car, lots of understeer, would have been a bit slow reacting, definitely not pacey down the straight like that WRC car was, and that many did handle brilliantly. A bit soft on the springs still throughout the whole of that rally. Probably should have stiffened them up, but as you saw, there's some undulations on that rally as well in the Tour de Corse, so maybe it was better that we kept it soft. We probably wouldn't have finished in 4th and beaten Latvia in the end if we stiffened up that suspension on the final day, especially with those wet conditions. We needed those soft springs, help with the reaction of the car as well off the corners, and very slippy. And that car did understeer, but as I said, so reactive, we could compensate for that. But we're heading to a very different rally. I don't know why they scheduled the Tour de Corse in between Mexico and Argentina. It would have just made sense to go to Mexico then Argentina. But we're going back to South America, or the Americas. We're going to South America for the only time, and the Rally Argentina. Another tough gravel rally, a bit like Mexico. We can expect rocks to appear out of nowhere. We can expect bumps and be very bumpy, very tight and twisty as well. But a bit more wide open, a bit more dusty gravel as well than Mexico. So we go to Amboy for 6.95 kilometers, and that gravel is the very undulating stage. And then the 6.04 kilometers stage. Look how twisty that is as we're up in the mountains, I think, near El Condor. 6.26 kilometers, so we're going downhill. Then the epic stage, 11.65 kilometers, and they've just chucked in some rain for the heck of it. Beautiful. And then on the final stage, go back to El Condor, 6.26 kilometers with some cloudy conditions. Then some rain on the final stage, 6.95 kilometers around Amboy. So it starts off bright and sunny on the first stage, then it just rainy and cloudy for the final 2 stages, and through final 2 days, should I say, and 3 stages. So can we repeat what we did in Mexico? Be very consistent throughout the rally in what we did here. High in confidence of the Tour de Corse in our first tarmac rally. We'll translate to the gravel next time out. Find out then, South Arch, and I'll see you then.